Hello guys and girls out there, wherever you are. Welcome to another pinball video. Yes, I know. 2 years, no video, and now all of a sudden I'm posting 2 videos in a row. Well, that's just the way it is. So in today's video, I want to show, well, I cannot really show you that much, but I want to explain how I solved one of the most annoying problems that I ever had in any pinball machine. And that's also one of the reasons why there wasn't really that much new stuff going on this channel, because I was so bummed out and depressed that I couldn't solve this problem. Because, I kind of had the idea of having pinball machines in some kind of heavy rotation. I get one, I fix it a little bit, and then I play it, I make some cool videos about it, and then I get rid of the pinball machine again and get another one, kind of like that. But this problem, it really put everything to a stop. And it is the annoying sound problem or music problem that I had with the Data East Jurassic Park machine. And I just want to tell you, not step by step, but I want to tell you what the problem is. It actually is a really incredibly easy and small solution, but if you don't know what's causing it, it's impossible to find the source of this problem. So let's get right into it. So with this pinball machine, I had the problem, I talked about it a couple of times in my other videos, I had the problem that during gameplay, when there is a lot of stuff happening on the play field, for example during multi-ball, or if you push both flippers at the same time, or if you shoot into the Raptor's pit and the coil's being activated and all that kind of stuff, when there's a lot of stuff happening on the play field, the music all of a sudden would completely stop and only the sound effects would continue to play. And this would go on, I think, for the rest of the round. And that is, of course, a really, really annoying problem. So there were many speculations, maybe the speaker inside is a little bit too big or whatever, but I couldn't really figure it out. And what we figured out is the fact that when there is a lot of stuff happening on the playfield, and if I can recreate the problem by pushing both flippers at the same time, which means that three flippers are being activated at the exact same time, which means it drains a lot of energy for a brief second. This is just enough so that the electricity kind of drops. And it drops below, I think it has something to do with 5 volts for some reason. So it drops below those 5 volts for a brief second. And this slight drop is enough, just enough to confuse the sound software or to cause the sound, or no, let's say it in a different way. It's causing the sound software to make some kind of a reset or reboot. And because it usually isn't doing that in the middle of a game, that's when the sound software is starting to be confused and it doesn't know what kind of song to play, because you don't know, or the software doesn't know where in the game you are, in what kind of mode you are, what kind of music it should play. It knows what kind of sounds to play if you hit certain targets, but it doesn't know what song to play. And it's kind of like when your blood pressure is dropping and you start to faint or get dizzy, similar to that. So we now know that it has something to do with the electricity. And I always suspected, since everything in this pinball machine, well, maybe except for the speaker and for the LED display, everything is original except for the power. Yeah, the power board is the only one that isn't original. This is a replacement, and it's made by a company called Rotten Dog Amusements. And there's various different people saying, well, they are good. Some people say they are not so good. I don't know. I cannot really say anything about it. But yeah, I thought, hey, this is the one that is not original. Maybe this is the one that is causing the problem. And the people were like, nah, usually they are really good. They are really stable. We don't think that it's causing the problem. Well, as it turns out, it was exactly that thing that was causing the problem. It's not that the thing was bad or anything, but lucky for me, I found somebody in the pinball forum that had the exact same issue with his Jurassic Park pinball machine, and that's the only reason why he has been able to help me, because nobody else was able to help me, because they never had this problem before. So yeah, we were searching around, doing a whole bunch of tests and whatsoever, but in the end he told me that I should concentrate on this Elco that is located at C1. I don't know what kind of number or letter it would be on the original power board, but on this one it is C1, which is a 2200 microfarad and 60 volt Elco. And he told me that these 2200 microfarad aren't enough. I have to at least double the size of that, and then it should work. So as you can tell, I replaced it with a bigger Elco, and I don't even know exactly what this one is right now. I think it says something about 7. I don't know. I don't know what it says actually. But yeah, it is a bigger one. So I replaced the smaller one with the bigger one, and sure enough, this helped to solve the problem. I mean, there was another thing. C1 usually has a direct connection to something right here that has something to do with 5 volts, and I had to replace this one right here, and yeah, then everything worked. So as you can tell, it was a really easy solution. Just replace an Alco with a bigger one and it works. But if nobody knows that this is what's causing the problem, it is impossible to find the source for this problem. So yeah, I hope you find this video a little bit informative. Maybe there's people out there who have the same problem, and maybe this video helped. So thanks for watching, and I see you in the next pinball video, whatever and whenever this is going to be. Ciao.